How's it going, guys? And welcome back for a kind of a different video. Today I would like to show off SadonMC, which is a new faction server that is offering some unique plugins that I would like you guys to know about. First, we have a list of custom features. The first on the list will be dynamic economy. What's awesome about a dynamic economy is that the prices changes of when you sell. So in this case right here, at the moment BlazeRod sells at 6.1. If I start selling all of these right here, you can see that once I start selling all of these right here, the BlazeRod's price will go down. So if you go ahead and do prices, you can see that it's now 4. But keep in mind, as soon as you sell these BlazeRods, the prices for ender pearls, emeralds, iron ingots, and gold ingots will go up. So there's constantly changing. So it all depending on what factions are actually selling. So that means that if you guys have induced yourself to some BlazeRods in the middle of the night, maybe the prices will go up eventually. So once we start selling all of these ender pearls right here, you can see that the ender pearls start going 7.3 right now, and now it's starting to go 7.1, while the emeralds or whatever is going up. So now it's 6.13 for an emerald. Now it is 6.2. So as you can see, the prices go slowly up for what you sell. Now this right here is just a small scale right here, but you have to imagine when factions are doing this in maybe 3 or maybe 4 factions are selling at the same time. It might not be the smartest solution if you all want to sell iron ingots at the exact same time, but it is definitely a chance that if people start selling their iron ingot, you should start selling your BlazeRod. So it's kind of like a tactic way to do this right here, and this is a really cool thing that I really like about this server right here, is that this dynamic economy right here really makes a big difference and a really fun aspect of the game. Next up, we have something called faction caps. Faction caps pretty much changes your diamond helmet or whatever you're wearing as a helmet, and it changes the color. So as you can see right here, now I am enemy to this guy right here, and his helmet right now is going to be red. And then we have an ally which is going to be purple, and of course your faction is going to be green. Also, the neutral factions will all have a white cape as well. There's also something called trade picks on here, which is kind of nice. A trade pick right here will actually get rid of all the things in between your walls. So now right here you can easily go ahead and harvest these netherracks right here without any problems, and your walls will get watered instantly, as you can see right here. So there's no problems whatsoever getting your walls up. And the same happens with dirt, so you can pretty much use all blocks for this right here. So it doesn't really matter what you have on your schematic, you should be able to remove blocks in between the wall. Next up, we have something called sand wands. Sand wands will help you guys get rid of the sand in between the walls, as you can see right here. So if you have been raided, or maybe they haven't actually breached you yet, but if they got 70 walls in, you can easily remove the sand stacks by doing this. The server also has a kind of a nice feature right here, which is a harvest whole cell mode. Now keep in mind, this right here cannot be scripted because there will be a captures, but right here you can see that I have a mode normal, which just brings the cactus, or sorry, the sugarcane into my inventory. But watch what happens with my balance as soon as I go into a mode which is called cell. Then my balance should be going up. Right now it is extremely high, so let me see if I can pay someone. So right now I'm in a cell mode right here with this harvester hose, and now as you can see my balance goes up while harvesting this. Now keep in mind there will be a chapter right here, so you will not be able to script this, but this is pretty cool. So you actually don't have to sell it, and you can change your mode instantly, and now you can actually be able to get it into your inventory if you need to replant it. There's Discuss integration right here, and that is pretty much a status for the F-top and whatsoever on the Discord. This stuff will be on the screen right now. So now you can actually follow the F-top, follow the prices in the shop right now live on your Discord. The server has also added /printer that you might be familiar with on some servers, but right now with /printer you are going to need to actually have a clear inventory, and you can actually print it in and it's going to take it directly from the shop. The server also has a TNT toggle system, so now you should no longer lag out while TNT is nearby. They have a great FPerm system which you can easily access, and you can easily change it without much trouble. Cell wands is integrated with outposts, meaning that if you have captured the outpost, you will be able to actually sell your loot for more using cell wands. The F-top price will be on the screen right now, and it increases every single week. So every time you survive a week, you will get paid more if you're of course one of the top factions. Some basic faction information is that it's 75 member factions and 100 power per player, and of course you're allowed 1 ally. The outpost is 1.5 cell modifier, and it integrates with the cell one as I said earlier. The server also added Koth, so you guys will be able to easily capture the Koth and get some very nice loot. The faction have added some commands like cold leaders, F-warps, click to claim, frame, F-perm as I showed you before, and of course the beloved TNT bank. With TNT bank you'll be able to actually deposit or withdraw your TNT right here. So if you do /TNT bank, as you can see down in the chat, we can go ahead and we can add all this right here to the storage in our faction. We can go ahead and remove this again, or we can choose to go into chest mode, and all you gotta do is just click this chest right here and it will automatically put it into the TNT bank. So all you gotta do when you actually have it in the bank is that you do /TNT bank space TNT fill, the amount and the radius you want to be filled in, and that is very simple. The server also has free perks like /craft, /faction fly, sell one printer, and of course TNT fill. There's custom mob drops. Iron golems now drops iron ingots, villagers drops emeralds, and pigments drop gold ingots. Now keep in mind, this right here is not a server where there is something that's better than something. It's all based on what you guys sell or what's being sold the most, because as I said before, there is a dynamic economy on here, so it is going to be kind of difficult to tell you exactly what is the best. The server of course has its own cannoning jar as well, and it has triangle patch, so cannoning on here will be smooth as F. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this showcase of SadonMC. Make sure to join the Discord and be on the release. All the details for SadonMC will be left down in the description. Make sure to check these guys out because they actually did a pretty good job.